prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Teletovic passes to O'Brien. And Teletovic kicks to O'Brien, and it's blocked by Shelton. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. Oh, my! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is... Simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Kicks to George. Pass to Teletovic. The Knicks pull it in. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Anthony. Here's Freak. 37 points for him. Back to Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot, and Freak throws it down.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's O'Brien, covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. To the right side, Shelton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
O'Brien, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Knicks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Indiana making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Jordan. Turner comes in for Mirza Teletovic, and it's Caspian for George. Teams changing it up here. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out front.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. Ball security.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
And what a game for Freak. He's got 41 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Shelton, he's in at shooting guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Lopez a screen. Here's Shelton, and that one is hammered home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. You would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
O'Brien kicks to George. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
New York's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Now the dish to Anthony. Freak with it, picked up by Ellis. Shelton passes to Smith. He kicks it to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by New York here. Smith outside. From deep. Porzingis can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jordan sets the pick for George. Pass to Ellis. Fires it up. That one a little long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lopez dishes to Freak. From 11 feet away, and Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. Anthony's got his second bucket.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's George, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to Porzingis. There's the feed to Freak. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Jordan the screen. George against Anthony. From the wing, and it doesn't even draw iron.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The pass to Porzingis. Anthony on the wing, puts up a 3. Rebounded by Ellis. The Pacers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only 1 player, think of this, only 1 player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
First free throw is good.
Some good numbers for Ellis. He has 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in for Jordan. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Taj Gibson. Caspi, he's checked in for George. And Ty Lawson subbed in for O'Brien. Freaks it to Bazemore. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis. Shelton passes to Carmelo. Here's Bazemore. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Lawson outside. He dishes it to Teletovic. And Caspi kicks to Teletovic. Inside, here's Ellis. Rejected by Shelton. 3 on 3. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And stolen by Freak. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Ellis outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Lawson with the drive. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Pacers making a switch here. Pachulia's checked in. And so here is New York. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Freak throws it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Anthony kicks to Freak. On up the court. Mills with it. Now Lawson defending. And that one's good. Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ellis, that's good.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Bazemore dishes to Freak. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 55.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Ellis left side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Ellis has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here. Bruce Robinson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Freak comes in for Patty Mills. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Ryan Howlands. Turner comes in for Caspi. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Paul George in for Ty Lawson. On the court for Indiana, they've got Pachulia. Paul George is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Jordan, and it's Turner in at the 3. And it's George missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They set the pick. Clock at 6. Jordan the screen. Shot from the top of the key. Dishes it to Teletovic. He feeds it to Pachulia. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Freak. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks.